Keith Churcher first, if you'd like to say a few words.
I shouldn't really need this because obviously a lot of you know that I can shout already, but a lot's changed since I left the SMA. For a start, I've got red hair, I've lost a little bit of weight, but these guys here have done a fantastic job, and in fact the biggest compliment that was paid was actually a couple of nights ago by, believe it or not, I'm going to use pickle in the same sentence here. She said that the SMA are like Japanese workers. It doesn't matter what happens, what obstacles are put in their way, they carry on working through it feverishly, and I think that's quite a compliment to come from someone that doesn't support an airport. So I think you should say that's quite a big achievement, you know, quite proud. One of the things I want to touch on is the viability of Manston Airport. Now, we have a problem in this country where we have a lot of people coming in, and with lots of people coming in, there's obviously a demand for products. How do these products get into this country? Well, they come in by road, by train and by air. We have a situation where Gatwick and Heathrow don't have capacity for any more cargo. Other airports have reported a 4.3% rise in cargo handling across the other airports. What's the solution? Well, we've got Manston Airport, which can actually play a vital part as a regional airport in taking some of this load away with the other airports and moving this cargo around. What happens when the French decide to blockade the Eurotunnel, or they stop all the crossings going on? We end up with Operation Stack. Now here's an idea. They wanted to use Manston as a lorry park. In actual fact, they proved the viability of actually moving trucking up to Manston Airport. So what they've done is they've proved that actually this airport can be viable to move that cargo across to Europe when we have this situation. With all these extra people coming into the country, and with these budget airlines now which are boasting flights for like £17, all of a sudden air transportation and holidays has become affordable to everyone, not just those with lots of money. And this has put an excess demand. How do we spread this load? Regional airports, and this is where Manston again plays its part as a regional airport, alongside with Leeds, Southend, London Airport, Luton. Why are we putting our eggs all in one basket? Why are we going to allow for Gatwick and Heathrow to get an extra runway? We don't need it. 20 years is what we're looking at before Gatwick and Heathrow potentially get that extra runway. Crowded airspace over London, more pollution over London, so they say. But I want to touch on another point, pollution. A lot of people out there which are anti-airport think, oh, dirty aircraft, lots of noise. Actually, there have been some significant advances in aircraft technology. We've got aircraft now which are so environmentally friendly. I mean, to put into context, to move one passenger 99 miles, a Boeing 747 is more economical than a Toyota Prius. It does more miles per gallon than a Toyota Prius. And I myself actually sat down and worked this out. Now that's based on a Boeing 747-400. That's a fairly old aircraft running fairly old aircraft engines. Looking at new aircraft and new engine technology, we're getting double the miles out of our fuel. So where's the emission problems? There isn't any. With the cargo capabilities, as I can well believe it, when you look at aircraft like the Dreamliners, there's actually a possibility to convert the Dreamliners to supercargo aircraft. Therefore, you're reducing the amount of aircraft coming in, and you're actually putting a lot more cargo on single aircraft. There is a lot of opportunity for Manston to take that as having an ample long enough and ample wide enough runway. Plenty of opportunity, without upsetting too many people with lots and lots of flights. Added to that, popular destinations, which I'm sure Tony Freud will agree, to European countries, attractive to younger people. We've got an airport which can handle cargo and relieve a decent amount of Gatwick and Heathrow, and there are companies that want to use Manston. There are companies coming through Heathrow specifically down to Manston Airport and taking cargo back because it's quicker and the turnaround was a lot better. That is something that a lot of people are trying to forget. We don't need more houses. In 10, 20 years' time, what are those houses going to be putting back into this area? What economic benefits will they put in? Not a lot. What are they going to put in nationally to this country? Not a lot. We have a problem where our airports are being destroyed, not just in Manston, but UK-wide, and we need to address this issue because it will get to a point of where this country's economics will be strangled by the lack of capacity of cargo transfer and passenger transfer. We've got people that can't book flights, they're going to turn away and they think, I'm not going to do it. If we can't get cargo into this country, let alone out, not only are our British businesses going to lose on export, but we're also going to lose on import. We're going to be paying for things to come by road. What happens when the roads are full up, when the roads are blocked? How do we move stuff around? We need the regional airports. Manston is part of that. We can no longer rely on 2 airports in our area to deal with that amount of cargo and that amount of passengers. We need to deal with something, we need to do it now, and that is why it's vitally important that we save Manston Airport, and that is vitally important why you save these guys. You support them. We need to spread this message far and wide. There are still people out there that don't know about Manston Airport. There are still people out there, even in my area, that didn't know that you could actually get on a passenger flight and go anywhere in the world from Manston Airport, Schiphol connection to across to America. People didn't know that. Why not? We need to get out and we need to start promoting this airport and start promoting the benefits. We need to get more and more people on board, and we definitely need young people involved in the SMA as well. I think that's a really good thing that's happened today. I'm really grateful that's going to happen, because these young people are going to take the SMA forward, and they're also going to get messages to people their own age as well. Save Manston Airport, and I think it's really important. I'd like to thank Dan. I've got some fond memories of Dan. Dan and myself standing up in the corner, and quite a few other faces in here, Scotty, a few others. We've had some very good times, and the SMA has actually been, it's been development for all of us. We've all, in the SMA, I'm sure Kimmis will agree, learnt our capabilities and what we're capable of, and actually it's brought a lot more of us out of our shell and pushed us. You guys have pushed, every one of you have pushed us to do a lot more and better ourselves for the campaign. So me personally, I'd like to say thank you, and I'm actually quite privileged to have been part of that. So thank you very much, and thank you SMA for carrying on in a really significant. I don't care what anyone says. I am open to the possibility of other investors, but until that evidence is put under my nose, as far as I'm concerned, River Oak has been there from the start, right from the very start. I was there the day that their offer was turned down, and I could not believe it. You know, I class Tony as very honest, and River Oak's intentions are very honest, and I think without backing, the sky is definitely the limit. So until I see other investors, until they come forward, my money's on River Oak. So thank you.